What's up, Sagittarius? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. All right, guys, so let's get into the month of March. Let's see what's going on. This is going to be a general reading, so whatever comes out, okay? And this will be for Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. So let's see what is going on for the sign of Sagittarius. In the month of March 2018, what is happening for the sign of Sagittarius? Okay. And thank you guys to those of you who posted in the last video that I did for Sagittarius. I believe it was a love reading. I had said something along the lines of, why do you guys feel like you're very misunderstood? Because I feel like the top two misunderstood signs in the zodiac is Sagittarius and Gemini, actually. Okay, so you guys really gave me a lot of great insight, and it just makes a lot of sense. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Okay, so your energy here is the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Beautiful. The blindfold's coming off. You're seeing the situation clearly for what it is. Anything that you may have felt stagnant or stuck in or just very rooted down in, you're moving past that. Okay, and we have the Emperor. So you guys are coming into a position of power. And this might be by letting go of something. All right, maybe something that you were once passionate about, but with the World card here, by you leaving this, you're going into something that's going to be so magnificent, all right? So let's see how this plays out, guys. So the first card that you have for the past is the Knight of Pentacles. For some of you, that could have been a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that you were dealing with. For others of you, this could have been something that you were working on in a financial aspect, or something that you were building where you had to do your research. You have to be very methodical. You're looking at every single step before you took it to make sure that you were making the right moves. And you have the Two of Cups in the reverse. So for some of you, you could have ended things with the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This doesn't have to be, romantic relationship. It could have been a friendship as well. But at the very least, there's going to be, some arguing here. And we have the Empress in the reverse. So it could be something that you're falling out of. It could be something that you're just not moving forward with. For some of you specifically, maybe it was a miscarriage with the Empress card in the reverse here, because she is the goddess of fertility. Okay, and we have the Fool card. So there's a new start coming in. Okay, unmarked territories. Now the next card that you guys have for the past is the Ten of Wands. So there's something here that's burdening. Okay, something that feels heavy. Then you have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So maybe you guys were overspending, or something happened that you had to overspend. You're feeling burdened by it, so you were a bit unstable. For some of you, maybe you were dealing with the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn again, but maybe you're realizing that maybe you were more emotionally invested in this person than they were in you. But regardless of who is taking on this energy, this is someone who is kind of bored with something that they have. So that could also be you guys maybe with your job. Maybe you don't like your job, but you show up because, it provides that paycheck that puts food on the table. All right, and we have the King of Swords in the reverse. So there's something here that's very burdening where, it's definitely something that you ended, something that didn't work out here. Okay, but somebody here was just being over the top. With the King of Swords in the reverse, that's someone who could be very cruel. Somebody who could be abusive mentally, physically, emotionally, verbally. Someone who's very selfish, someone who only cares about themselves in that moment. But there's someone in a situation here that, with these two kings in the reverse, they're really just worried about themselves. Okay, whether they were just being an asshole and they just woke up like that, or they were pushed to that. Okay, the next card that we have for the past is the what is this on this deck? The Shadow side in the reverse. So in this deck, it replaces the Devil card. So with the Shadow side in the reverse being the Devil card in the reverse, by you letting this go, there's something toxic that you're removing yourself from. And look, even behind these two cards where it showed that there was something that you guys are ending here, you have the Ten of Pentacles. So you're removing yourself from a situation. You're removing yourself from something toxic where I feel like better things could come in for you. Why is the Shadow side in the reverse? All right, we have the Two of Pentacles. So you let something go, but I feel like at this point you're really just trying to find balance in your life. All right, we have the King of Cups. So there could have been a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio that was involved somehow. Or are you guys just really coming into a place where you're trying to find balance and you're trying to find emotional mastery over yourself? Okay, and we have the Strength card. So you guys let something go, but I feel like you're really just trying to move forward in the strongest way. All right. In the present moment, we have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. So maybe it could have been a job that you stopped working on, something that you just stopped putting effort into, but something that's just not working out, you know, at this point. And you have the Knight of Wands. So there's something that's not working out, but it's putting you in a good place. If you're coming out in the upright, you're still passionate, you're still excited about life, you're still moving forward, you know, in a very good way. And you have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So for some of you, yeah, it definitely could have been a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that's not talking to you anymore. Okay, there's definitely a sense of sadness here, whether it's on your end or someone else's end, but I feel like you guys are trying to move forward in the best way possible. And I think that that really pisses somebody off. Okay, we have the Knight of Swords in the reverse, where somebody's just doing things without thinking. They're acting very, very recklessly. You know, there could be a small chance that it is some of you that are acting in this way, but with the Knight of Wands upright, and then next card, which we'll get to in a moment, with the Queen of Wands upright, you guys are really acting in your best element right now. So somebody's just, I guess, not, you know, upset that you're moving on from a situation or moving on from them. All right, and we have the Temperance card, which is your card. Okay, so you guys are calm. You're you know, at ease with what you have to let go of. You're just not putting effort into it anymore. All right, Four of Swords in reverse. It's not like you just left this person or left the situation. You put thought into it. You know, you took a little hiatus, you took a break, and you thought about it. Okay, and then you decided to move on. And that's something that leaves you balanced. Six of Cups in the reverse. There's something that you left in the past. And I really feel like for a lot of you, you're trying to do it in an amicable way. All right, so the next card that you guys have, Queen of Wands. So you guys are feeling passionate. You're feeling powerful. You're really behind something that you're doing. This is the type of person that doesn't need to convince a crowd to get on board with what they're doing. They see your passion and they just automatically want to follow you. This is amazing, guys. I feel like this is a, you know, a really good thing happening so far. Now, we have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. So, yeah, there's someone that you're not seeing eye to eye with, or a situation that's just not working to your liking. But you're choosing to be powerful in what you do. Okay? And we have the Chariot. All right? So something's not working, but you guys take complete control of the situation. With the Chariot, you could literally be, you know, traveling. You could be moving the house that you live in. You could be moving apartments. You could be going overseas. Okay? Travel, just any sort of travel. But if there's no travel, this is somebody that, you know, they take the yin and yang of a situation, and they, you know, they have complete control. You move forward very quickly. Things are transpiring very quickly for you, and you have full control over it. Right? So this is a very powerful month for you guys. All right? Now moving forward, you guys have the Magician. All right? So with the Magician, you literally have everything within you to move forward, to manifest what it is that you want. Okay? And you have the Eight of Cups in the reverse. So for some of you, maybe you want to manifest something with someone from your past. It could be a past friend, a past lover, but just someone that you weren't talking to, that you're either reconciling with, or you may want to get back with. Or maybe they're reaching out to you, okay? And we have the Death card. So with the Death card here, you know, the Death card means change. So there's definitely something that you're releasing, and there's something new that you're going into. All right? And we have the Justice card. So this is something that, you know, is really looking good for you. It's something that is just, it's something that is honest. It's something that you really like. With the Nine of Swords in the reverse, it's something that you don't have to be anxious or worried about or on top of. Okay? And we have the Three of Swords in the reverse. So with the Three of Swords in the reverse, next to this Eight of Cups in the reverse, I'm going to say that this is forgiveness between you and another person. Okay? Maybe for some of you, there's something that you're not over from the past as you move into this. But with how strong you guys are coming out, I really just feel like you reconcile with somebody. The Moon card in the reverse. All the secrets are out. You guys have healed from things from the past. So for a lot of you, you're coming into communication with a past lover that maybe you guys just need a time apart. Maybe you just need a space to breathe. You know, because this is something that has caused you a loss in the past. But now there's that sense of clarity. There's that sense of, look, that was a shitty situation, but, you know, we can do better. As people, we can do better. All right, Sun card in reverse. It's something that just comes unexpectedly, whether you reach out to them unexpectedly or they reach out to you unexpectedly. All right, and the last card here, guys, for the future is the High Priestess. So you're really in tune at this point with what your soul really wants and needs. This is someone that is going to follow their soul purpose. This is someone who's going to really use their intuition. And, they're not going to avoid any sort of warning signs or red flags. They're going to do what they honestly feel is good. And with the Ace of Swords, that's exactly what you're doing. There's a new start. You're using your intuition. You're cutting out things that did not work for you in the past. And you're moving forward. Sun card in reverse, okay? So it's something unexpected, but it's going to be good. Wow, guys. Yeah, so a lot of you are reconciling with someone from the past, but regardless of what's happening here, it's going to be a very good feeling. Wow. Good stuff, guys. I love it. All right, so let's see what your Earth Magic Oracle card is going to be. Okay. What card of advice does Sagittarius need to hear for March 2018? One more shuffle. What do they need to hear? All right, so let's see what flies out for you guys. Okay. You guys have the card Lake. Stillness. Okay. So let's read the advice portion and then we'll talk about this. We'll get into this. All right. Here we go. All right. The tempo of life these days has sped up considerably, and there seems to be no end to this quickening pace. Immersed as we are in the technological whirlpool, there seems no escape. However, there is no need to be a prisoner to the hurry-up syndrome, nor is there a need to feel trapped by the awareness of the collective intensities that massive numbers of humans are experiencing these days. No matter if the noise is from your environment or your seemingly non-stop thinking, it is critical for you to seek stillness. Find it in your world. Whether it is a special place in your home or a place in nature that is far from human-made noise, of particular importance is finding it inside yourself, which can be made easier by being in a quiet place in a natural setting. Doing so not only relaxes your mind, but also heightens your awareness and senses. Wow. So you guys are really in a place that I feel like, because it showed with the Four of Swords in the reverse that came up in your reading, that there was a sense of you guys taking a step back. Because remember I told you, the decision that you made to leave whatever you were leaving behind, it wasn't something that was made rash. Okay? And with the Four of Swords, before you get to the Four of Swords in the reverse, you have to go through the Four of Swords upright. And what that is you take a step back. You take a break. You really evaluate the situation. You think about it logically, okay? And you remove yourself from any sort of distractions or any sort of outside influences. This is you in your mind, thinking about the process and how you want to move forward. So the fact that you guys are really able to take that step back and say, okay, wait, what is in my life that is working for me? What's not working for me? What can I do without, how can I clean this up? And that's exactly what you guys do. You clean it up. So you take that time of stillness and you find something that makes sense in your life. You let go of things that may have felt forced. You let go of things that may not have been working in your favor. Okay? And sure, there could be people that are upset with you. But at the end of the day, we owe it to ourselves to be a little bit selfish. Okay? Of course, you could want to help the world and change the world. But if you're not good yourself, you can't provide nothing for other people. You can't pour from an empty cup. So here you guys really think about, what is going to be good for me? What makes sense for me? Who makes sense for me? And you guys act accordingly. Okay? From what you guys were saying, in that last reading that I posted, your last love reading, a lot of you were saying that you're misunderstood because a lot of people think that Sagittarius won't settle down. But from what you guys are saying is that, yes, you will settle down, but it has to be worth it. It has to make sense. You love life. You love living. You love traveling. You love doing all this stuff. And you're willing to have someone there to do it with. But it really has to be the right person. So with me just reading about all of that, I actually have like a newfound respect for you guys. Not saying that I didn't respect you at all before. I really did, but it's just there's always so much more that we can learn about people. And it's actually beautifully like poetic when you guys put it in that way. Because it's like, look, I know a lot of people think I'm unreliable, but I'm going to be reliable once I feel that it's worth it. Okay? So it's like you guys are not going to settle for things that just don't make sense for you. And that's a very hard thing for people to do and for a lot of people to understand. Because I feel like in this world, we just don't want to be alone. Okay, when it comes down to it, we need that human contact. We need those friends in our lives. But you have to question, is the people that I'm in contact with, are they actually even good for me? So you guys, you take your time to take a step back and think about, is this a good situation for me? And you decide that it's not. And by you guys standing your ground, which is your happiness, which is what's going to be the best for you, you get something that's amazing for you because you were strong enough to not settle for something that just didn't make sense. Sagittarius, this is good. All right. So I love it. You guys are doing amazing. You guys have great things coming in. So good shit, guys. Keep it up. So for those of you that do need a personal reading, everything is in the description below. You'll find all the prices and everything there. If you guys, I do have an app called InstantGo. So it's for iPhone users only right now. And you can literally just ask, a question and I'll send you the answer same day. You could also call me there. Okay. I don't always pick up because, I'm busy or whatever, but if I don't pick up your call, I'll let you know when I am available. All right, guys. So anything that you guys need, I'm here for you. I'm so happy to see things changing in a good way for you this month. So be strong. You guys got this. Take care, Sag.